Vietnam Steve is on his way.
Sing ciao everybody, welcome back. You're watching Vietnam Steve, and I've got a real good one for you today. Part of my simple living mantra, talking today about simple days and clear priorities. What living in Vietnam taught me about simplicity. So it's a really good topic. I've done this one a couple of times before, and I thought today I'd think about just getting your priorities straight and making sure that everything you're doing is just building towards how you want your life to actually roll out. So for me, moving to Vietnam, life slowed down, but lo and behold, nothing fell apart. Vietnam changed my pace before I had to change my plans. So I really settled into the slower pace here, the family-orientated. Sorry, I've just got down here and cranked this off before I've got myself set up. The family-orientated lifestyle, and of course the great living that actually we have here. Ooh. Just had somebody messaging me on my phone, so I've got to actually make sure I'm not required for something else. Ooh, I managed to drip water on myself. I'm really happy. Busy disappeared, but living didn't. So I feel like I'm living a good life now. I spread my time around a number of Southeast Asian countries. If you're new here, you're watching Vietnam Steve. I like to talk about living smarter and risking less. And today I've got a story about how moving to Vietnam helped me live more simple. I think when you come to Vietnam here, make sure we got the microphone on. When you come to Vietnam here, there's fewer clocks and fewer deadlines. So we basically go with the flow. We wake up when the sun comes up. We definitely have lunch at 11:30. That seems to be a hard and fast rule here. But there's no deadlines on doing anything. If it doesn't get done today, we'll do it tomorrow. The days feel longer, but nothing's getting wasted. And I'm waiting for a lunchtime pickup because it has just gone 11:30 today. A bit late getting down here, and a couple of girls are going to pick me up for lunch very soon. That said, I guess urgency has become optional now. Thanks to all of you that have been liking the channel. Especially thanks to those couple of new subscribers that I've had. I really do appreciate those subscribers. And the thing that really turns me on is your comments. So please comment in the comments about how you're simplifying your life, how you're living smarter and risking less, because I want to learn from you how I can add that to my own life. Walking's become my default. I don't drive here. I don't hire a motorbike. I'm a walker, and that said, movement has replaced meetings. So, in the old scheme of things, meetings were the course of the day, and now movement and walking, and I'm getting my 10,000 steps in every day. With all of that, I've noticed that my thinking has improved without any effort. I've really just become clearer in the mind, clearer in the head, and the boys are screaming at the girls are driving on the footpath. This could be a Tinder date right here, live. I have less scheduling, I have more presence. I'm here with you, I'm here with whoever I'm with. There's no appointments. My life is organised around people, not calendars. And that's a really good way to live. That's what Vietnam's taught me about simplicity. Living in Vietnam, life is organised around people, not calendars. If the family has something on, then needless to say, the family event is taking priority. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're not prepared to spend 5 hours a day in a cafe, don't come to Vietnam, because conversations here aren't rushed. I spend a couple of hours in the morning, probably an hour in the afternoon before I have a sleep, and a couple of hours in the evening in cafes. And I'm just learning about the culture, learning about people. I talk to all different types of people, what turns them on, what ticks their boxes, what upsets them. Another thing that's I've really focused on is productivity versus busy. So I'm a lot more productive here in what I like to do. I'm a bit of a procrastinator. I know those of you that follow along would know that. But I'm doing less and finishing more. So lo and behold, I'm actually more productive. I'm spending my energy on what matters and putting it where it's best needed. So that works really well for a minimalist life. I'm probably not a frugalist. I'm probably an essentialist. So I focus on what's essential. But once the noise drops, the output improves. So I'd be really interested in understanding from yourselves what's the noise in your life that you'd like to turn down, and maybe what's the output that you'd like to turn up. Is it less distractions and more conversations? Is it less urgency and more relaxed pace? For me, I have a simple day design. I'll probably have one physical anchor. I'll probably have two physical anchors. One is my walk and movement, so I'm the 5 at 5 guy. I do 5 kilometres at 5 a.m. The other is that at 11:30 every day I'm having lunch. They're the two anchors in my life. I walk early and I have lunch. Everything else works around that. I try and have one meaningful task every day. That's usually either getting out and talking to you, or it's editing the previous day's talk to you, or it's thinking about what I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. I don't post profusely. I'm deliberately, by design, an infrequent poster. I try to get something to you every third day just as proof of life. But what's more important is one human connection. So every day I'm trying to have a human connection with someone. Tonight I've arranged dinner with some friends, just so that I have that human connection. A simple day design. And I'm always looking to, someone's walking right through the intersection over here. I'm always looking to really simplify my day. So if you've got a simple day design that works for you, please let me know, because the simpler I can get, the better. So look, before I go, one of the things that I'm going to reflect on today, and I'd like you to reflect on, is I'm not sure if I just saw a Tesla or something that looks like a Tesla, but anyway, you don't see many of them in Vietnam. What would happen if you removed artificial urgency? And by artificial urgency, if you remove time out of the equation, a lot of things just go away. So what would happen if you removed artificial urgency, and what could you slow down safely and wouldn't affect anybody? Just reflect on that for a minute or so and think about, well, if I just said to everybody that wants something today that I'll get it to you next Tuesday, would life change? I think it would. So look, the things I want to leave you with today, I've taken up enough of your time. it's probably simplicity gives time back. So one of the things I learned from moving to Vietnam about simplicity is that simplicity gives me time back in my life, and time is the real wealth. You don't need to move countries to live this way. You can stay exactly where you are and still free yourself up for a more simple life. Like the content if it's something you like. Subscribe to the channel if it's something you like, because that's the only way I know you get access to the latest entertainment. If you don't like what I'm talking about, don't like it, don't subscribe. This is my hobby. I like talking about how to live smarter and risk less. That's what I've done throughout my career, and now I'm auditing my own life and trying to bring some clarity to that. My final thoughts with you today. This whole slower living thing didn't shrink my life, it really just clarified it. So I haven't shrunk what I'm doing, I've clarified what's important. Thanks for watching, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next one.